Hello and welcome once again to the PN Rover car collection. I just thought I'd do this little short video as I think it's something that perhaps might be overlooked but worth doing, and it's something that we didn't initially do on our Silver Rover 75 as we thought that there was only actually two jacking points with rubber plates on the car. That's the new ones there that we've got, and when we then went on to get our second red 75, we found that only one was missing, and then we realised that really our silver one probably should have had two of these on the front, and of course with only one missing on the red 75 we wanted to try and replace it. So we looked online and found someone was selling them as four, which I suppose if you were changing them on the whole car then you'd want all four. It gives us a spare one in case one gets damaged or lost. And although we don't normally like to jack cars up on the seal or even use the proper plates, we prefer to jack up on structural points or subframe. But you never know if you're out and about and break down or have to use the jack that comes with the car. Really you want one of these plates there, so you're definitely not going to damage the seal. And actually they're quite nicely built. They're solid, I suppose, like that sort of ABS plastic. They're very strong, so they should be more than up to job. These are supposedly original parts as well, so they should be a perfect fit. So if I take you underneath our red 75, you can see there in the seal at the front there's just like a hole, and I think actually the idea is that these jacking points, if I bring one up and get it the right way around, when they're in there you can flip them out, and that is actually a tie down point. And you can see on this car here the other ones are in place, so this one's got one missing, and on our Silver 75 it's the two at the front that are missing. So hopefully we can replace all of them. The reason we're doing it is because both of these cars at the moment are next to each other and jacked up, so it makes it an easier job to install them. Right, so install them, hopefully it should be a case of just pushing them up into the seal. And if you look, the hole that's there is almost like a square with a curved piece facing into the car, and on these you've got exactly that curved piece there and these clips, so it should be quite a simple job, nothing to stick up, which is what we thought. They may come with some kind of sticky pad on them, so we didn't pull the old ones down and we waited for these to come. They are just a pure push up and fit. Hopefully there'll be a tight fit. We'd check on that anyway, and it's just a case of pushing them up and in. And as I said, I think that this here is actually designed so that the jack that comes with the car will fit in there. So even if you never use them normally, which we really wouldn't want to do, if you are out and do have to jack it up or it has to go somewhere and needs to be jacked up on these pads, they are there and ready, so the seal shouldn't be damaged. So it's something that we definitely wanted to do once we found they were available. And as you heard there, it is just clipping in, and that is actually a firm tight fit, so we certainly haven't got to worry about that coming down. I'm going to do them on the silver car now as well. Right, so that is them both fitted on the red 75, as you can see there. And then if I come over to our silver one, we've got it fitted up here, and also you can see there across on the other side. And that leaves us with one spare one. They do clip in really nice, so those clips do seem to work, and they are a nice fit as well. The other thing is it also blocks in that hole in the seal, because that is technically an open hole into the seal where dirt and weather can get into, so it also blocks that up. So another reason perhaps to check and see whether your 75 has got a missing one. If it needs to be jacked up in an emergency, or you have to use the jack that comes with it, or it goes up on one of those pad lifts, you don't really want it going up on the sill. And as I said, we assume that perhaps you only got 2 on them. It wasn't until we got our other one and realised that had 3 on it and only 1 missing, there should be 4 there. And also, as I say, it does block in that hole in the sill as well. What we did was actually cleaned the sill underneath with a little bit of spray and shine to make sure it was clean and protected as well. And then it was done. A little bit of a short video, but hopefully it's been of use to you. One of those sort of things you sort of overlook or never get round to doing, and you don't really even think how they're gone. As I said, we assume they were stuck on with some sort of big sticky pad or some sort of silicone glue, but actually not. It is a clip. You can hook them out to tie down the car, hook them out to paint the sill, or even to clean them up. And as I say, we've now got a spare one in case one does get lost or does fall out for whatever reason or gets damaged. We've got that spare one there as well. As always, don't forget to look through the rest of our videos, look at our Instagram and Twitter page, and as always, thank you very much for watching.